So one of the easiest way to get yourself out there on social media is through the use of Instagram Reels, which are basically a TikTok equivalent that is only available on Instagram. Obviously, they are very quick to make. They can take about 30 seconds to 90 seconds to watch, and you can get straight to the point. But as anything goes, it is hard to crack the algorithm and understand what gets views here on Instagram. And obviously you're watching this video on YouTube, but I'm not afraid to say that I have not quite cracked the algorithm on YouTube just yet. We're getting to that point slowly but surely through constant effort, work, and production. But so far, the most successful platform that I've had is Instagram. I started making these reels back in January, and they've steadily grown pretty well. So I'm gonna give you guys the rundown on how I got 15K views in a matter of 3 days across 3 consecutive Instagram reels. I watched through them, I analyzed what I did, and I also analyzed what I didn't do, and this is basically what I came up with. First of all, what all these 3 reels had in common was that they weren't about me. They weren't a therapy session. They weren't vain in any way, and I wasn't describing myself. I was literally coming straight to the audience with a message, whether it be about momentum, success, action, or whatever it was. You guys can watch the reels for yourself, but I basically just jumped straight into a message that can help my viewer base with their current problems, and I basically propose solutions to situations that happen to the common man day in and day out. Feeling unmotivated, not knowing where to start, stuff like that. And yeah, so that was the first thing that ended up pushing my videos to success. Now the second thing is I had a good tone of voice. Now this is incredibly underrated. How you speak really does change the way your audience views your video, and it really changes the way you come off in the real world as well. I'm gonna make a whole separate video on the top 5 things that you need to know to become a successful speaker. And basically I spoke deeply and with masculine energy, which is good because I am a man. I need to portray masculine energy. If you're feminine, you should portray feminine energy. So that definitely helped a lot. I noticed that in these particular videos I was very tonal and to the point and deep, and everything made sense. My articulation was on point. So yeah, underrated, but definitely something that helped in this particular case and will help in any case. I noticed even from the beginning of the Instagram Reel production that the videos where I spoke the clearest did the best, which makes sense because if you are messing up your delivery, the audience is not going to resonate what you're saying, even if it's the best thing that you have ever said on the planet of Earth. Now the next thing that I did in all 3 of these videos is that I ended the video with an incomplete sentence. Now this seems kind of strange and counterproductive, but if you really think about it, it makes sense. Basically what I did was I went through the entire reel, but I basically just put the first sentence at the end. So that way the audience is kind of unaware of when the video ends, which causes them to view the video multiple times, getting a better grasp of who I am as a speaker and a content creator, and then wanting to watch my other videos. I noticed that the reels that generate the most attention also get the most people going through my channel and going to the other reels and watching them to get further inspiration, motivation, and knowledge. So definitely keeping your audience engaged is a big one. and ending the video with a sentence that it continues into the first part of the video is definitely a great way to keep it flowing. And there's basically no downside to this. If they are having a second of confusion on why you said that at the end, it further prompts them to keep watching, which allows them to replay the video and continue that cycle that we just talked about. So I do think that ending the video with an incomplete sentence is genius. You can even start it with an incomplete sentence, like you can end the video with half of the sentence and then start it with the second half of the same sentence. That should probably work as well. Or you could just end it with an incomplete sentence that sounds somewhat coherent, and it will just make your viewers replay the video over and over. Now the last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video that I did in order to get 15k views in 3 days over 3 consecutive reels is that I got straight to the point. I didn't give any analogies, I didn't beat around the bush. I jumped straight into the nitty-gritty of why what I'm talking about had value and was important for the viewer to watch. I gravitated the attention towards the central point of the video, focused on the big idea, and overall just made some pretty good reels, I would say. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel, drop a like, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.